If I told you that sex plays a massive role in shaping the behavior and personality of your cats? Are male felines truly more likely to display sociability? Or is this just a misconception? Why are females seen as more skilled hunters? In this video, we will explore the most striking differences between male and female cats. These distinctions become even more significant when we talk about unneutered animals, as neutering is capable of profoundly altering a cat's behavior, and we will explain in detail how this process occurs throughout the content. So, let's move forward. Number 1. Territoriality and aggression. If you think about territorial behavior and immediately associate this type of attitude with male cats, know that this impression is not random. In the wild, the primary role of male cats is to protect their territory against invaders. Even when living in a domestic environment, your living room may not resemble a jungle, but a male cat can still perceive himself as some kind of local guardian. Various scientific studies show that the high testosterone levels in male cats are linked to a greater propensity for territorial aggression. They tend to mark their space not only through physical presence but also with scent, often spraying urine. So, what can you do to minimize this territorial behavior? A quick tip is to use products that mimic the natural feline facial pheromone, helping them feel safer and more protected. Additionally, ensure there are enough resources, such as food bowls, water sources, and litter boxes, to avoid disputes over these items. However, do not be misled into thinking that female cats are merely passive spectators. They also find subtle ways to exert their authority, albeit in a less obvious manner compared to males. For instance, it is common to observe that females have a preference for higher areas to rest, such as the top of a shelf or a windowsill. An interesting study points out that this habit originates from their wild ancestors, for whom occupying higher spots was a safety strategy against predators, and also offered a privileged vantage point for observing potential prey. Number 2. Affection and interaction. Now, visualize a male cat. Generally speaking, it is the male who takes the initiative to approach you, rubbing against your legs or settling onto your lap without hesitation. This charming way of interacting does not happen by chance. According to scientific research, in their wild environment, male cats do not bear the burden of raising offspring, which gives them more free time to rest and develop a more sociable attitude. This leisure time translates into relationships with humans, seemingly making them more affectionate and attached to their guardians. On the other hand, female cats often maintain a certain distance, observing everything from a higher spot or curling up in a quieter, more secluded corner. This does not mean they are cold or aloof, but rather that this characteristic is already encoded in their genetic makeup. Females have been shaped by nature to act as solitary hunters and protectors of their offspring, which is reflected in a more independent demeanor at home. Still, any display of affection from them, whether a slow blink or a gentle touch, is a valuable sign of trust and love. How can you strengthen the bond with your cats? For males, take advantage of their openness to physical contact. Gentle caresses and soft strokes under the chin can help solidify a special bond. Also, do not forget the importance of playtime. Interactive games with toys not only satisfy their playful instincts, but also strengthen your connection with them. For females, respect their need for space. Allow them to approach you when they wish rather than forcing interaction. Create a cozy and safe environment where they can retreat whenever they need a moment of peace. Number 3. Play. Cats are natural predators, but the way male and female cats engage in hunting behavior is surprisingly different. Let us start with female cats. Have you ever noticed how a female cat can remain motionless for long periods, attentively watching a toy or a bird in the yard without taking her eyes off it? This is a reflection of her remarkable hunting skills. Studies indicate that females exhibit a greater aptitude for hunting, a trait deeply ingrained over generations because, in the wild, they were primarily responsible for providing food for their offspring. This instinct has persisted even after domestication, remaining a distinctive feature of their behavior and making them fascinating creatures to observe. To entertain a female cat, offer toys that simulate the movement of real prey. such as items with feathers or small rodent-like toys. These encourage their instinctive hunting skills, providing a challenging physical and mental experience. Now, let's talk about male cats. Male cats tend to approach hunting with a more playful attitude. If you've ever seen a male cat leap enthusiastically after a simple crumpled piece of paper, know that this reaction is deeply embedded in their natural behavior. Although not as precise as females in their hunting tactics, male cats engage with equal enthusiasm. Scientists believe that this more relaxed approach is a reflection of their wild ancestors, where males needed to fend off intruders. And this playful behavior may have served as practice for potential future confrontations. Playing with a male cat usually involves an energetic session full of leaps and bursts of activity. Male cats tend to be more active during the night, transforming into action machines when the lights go out. This nocturnal behavior can be mitigated by providing interactive toys before bedtime, allowing them to expend energy without disturbing your sleep. During the day, using a laser pointer or toys that encourage jumping and chasing can help keep them entertained and satisfied. Are you enjoying this video? Is it helping you in some way? Then I kindly ask you to help me share the knowledge about our beloved felines. How? By subscribing to the channel, leaving a thumbs up on the video, and letting me know in the comments if you notice these differences between males and females with your furry friends. Number 4. Marking behavior and urine. It is true that male cats mark their territory more frequently, and their urine has a considerably stronger odor. This is due to the higher concentration of a compound known as feline in their urine. When exposed to air, feline breaks down into sulfurous substances, resulting in a strong smell. This is the way male cats establish their domain and signal their availability to receptive females. What can you do to prevent your male cats from turning your home into a fragrant notice board? Fortunately, there are several strategies. Neutering is one of the most effective measures, as it drastically reduces hormonally driven territorial impulses. Another approach is to define safe zones. If you have multiple cats, ensuring that each has its own bed, individual feeding area, and the litter box can reduce the need for marking. If outdoor cats or other animals are visible from inside your home, your cat might feel the urge to mark the area. Using curtains, opaque window films, or synthetic pheromones can help calm your cat and reduce marking behavior. Female cats mark their environment with urine less frequently, but it can still happen. When a female chooses to urinate to mark her territory, it is often a sign that she is stressed. Female cats are extremely sensitive to changes in their environment. The arrival of a new pet, a new family member, or even minor changes in daily routine can provoke them. When under stress, a female cat may use urination as a way of expressing her unease. How can you comfort a stressed female cat? Everything revolves around creating a sense of security. Maintain a consistent routine and ensure that she has a calm space where she can retreat when faced with stressful circumstances. Number 5. Exploratory behavior. Male cats are known for their adventurous nature. This tendency is usually driven by the search for potential mates. This urge is so intense that they often risk entering unknown territories and encountering potential dangers. Female cats also explore, but they do so more cautiously, preferring to stay close to home and managing a smaller territory. They are more focused on maintaining the safety of their environment, ensuring a secure space for potential offspring. During mating season, however, female cats might expand their range. Whether your cat is a homebody or a true adventurer, managing these exploratory tendencies is essential. Make sure that your home and yard are adequately secured to keep your feline safe. Number 6. Social behavior and anxiety. Did you know that male cats often show a greater inclination to interact with humans? Many studies indicate that males genuinely seem to enjoy human company, frequently found lounging near their guardians, purring in a state of absolute contentment. This does not mean all males are outgoing and sociable, but statistically, they tend to be more open to human interaction. This characteristic may be related to their wild ancestors, where males depended more on their social group while females led a more independent lifestyle. On the other hand, female cats can appear more reserved when it comes to socialization. This does not make them antisocial. They simply express their affection in a more subtle way. A female cat might form deep bonds with her favorite humans, demonstrating affection through soft headbutts or calmly sitting beside them. Additionally, female cats are sometimes more prone to stress or anxiety, especially when exposed to unfamiliar environments or situations, as they find comfort in maintaining familiar routines. What can you do about this? Start by introducing changes to their environment gradually and calmly. Abrupt changes in diet, furniture arrangement, or the sudden arrival of a new pet can be very unsettling for your feline. Playtime can also be an important tool for both sexes, helping to channel energy and reduce tension, ultimately leaving your cat more relaxed. Number 7. Neutering and spaying. Were you aware that neutering and spaying can drastically alter your cat's behavior? After being neutered, males often show less inclination to explore, as the motivation to find a mate disappears. They also tend to reduce territorial marking behavior, and you might notice a drop in their aggression levels. But do not worry, your cat will still be the playful companion you know and love, only more balanced and calm. For females, after being spayed, there will be no more heat cycles, which means the incessant meowing at all hours of the day or night will cease. Similar to males, spayed females are less likely to roam far from home. This is beneficial because it reduces their chances of encountering risky situations away from your house, and it might even make them more affectionate toward their human family. In conclusion, feline behavior is indeed influenced by their sex, but it is essential to remember that every cat is a unique individual with its own temperament and characteristics. The most important thing is to observe and understand your companion's specific needs, whether they are male or female, to create the ideal environment and provide attentive and loving care.